Around a few days ago, I had tons of homework assigned, classwork assigned, and it's very stressful and hard. And I see everybody putting their head in their hands saying, "Oh, bro, I have to study for the test." And they're in dread. "I have to study for the quiz, bro. I'm doomed. I'm cooked." And I see everybody dropping their heads. There's so much homework. I just focus on my homework, classwork and stuff, and I finish it faster and before everybody else. While everybody else is just in class, drooping their heads, within maybe 10-15 minutes, I'm already done. I'm already done with all the assignments that would have brought me so much more stress if I did it later on. But instead, I did it immediately, and then it was super easy. I had to only focus for about 10-15 minutes because I could finish homework way faster and more efficiently than everybody else. Even the homework that's going to be due within 4 days, 7 days, I'm finishing that so I don't have to do it later. And then I learned the way that I could finish my homework way faster. So let's talk about homework. The reason why homework is so difficult and it's so tasking on the brain, there's such a huge toll, is because it requires so much focus, so much mental fatigue from everybody. Everybody's so tired. They're so sleep deprived. They just had tons and tons of carbs and fats and proteins because of breakfast and the whole idea that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And they become super tired. They have all the calories. They feel brain dead. Brain dead from all the carbs they consume. And they don't have a clear, focused mind. And that makes them, when they have to do the homework or whatever, "Oh, bro, this is too hard." Whilst everybody struggles and struggles and struggles, there's probably going to be a few people in your class, you just see them. You just scan the room. You see them bashing their keyboard and going super quick, and they finish before everybody else. And now, granted, he's going to have a couple of people looking at him like he's crazy, because he's bashing the keyboard super loud, he's reading the book super loud, he's writing down everything super quickly. He's going to be looked at as a crazy guy because they just finish way fast. They finish the homework way faster than everybody else. And then when time comes and the teacher asks, "Hey, where's your homework? Where's your classwork?" "Oh, I already turned it in." And checks the homework logs and see it's already done like 10, 15, 20 days before it's even due. That's kind of what it's like when you finish homework really quick. Not to mention the fact that when it comes to homework, people don't want to do it. And basically what happens after that, they don't do the homework at all, and it makes the problem 10 times worse. 10 times worse, and then the stress after, they droop their heads. "Oh, bro, no, I'm cooked. Oh, bro, my family's gonna be mad at me. I have to get that A plus. I have to get that B plus. I have to get that grade, bro. I have to get the test result, bro." You see, because when it comes to homework, originally you feel like the system of homework is just, you get a piece of paper or you get a piece of digitized homework, you do it, and then you turn it in. But you see, that's not the end of it. Although that's what you try to convince yourself as to what that is and what homework is, it's not that way of just submitting it and turning it in. Because if that were such the case, all those smart people you see in your class would be doing this, but they don't. They take a very different approach and a different method and a different technique and a different style. Homework, generally speaking, yeah, it does take a while. Classwork, generally speaking, yeah, it takes a while. It actually does take a while, and the brain needs so much energy. You need to be in what's known as a flow state in order for you to have optimal results to how much homework you can get done, classwork you can get done, anything. When time comes for homework, also another reason why people don't do homework is because it's difficult. They don't really know anything. They don't really know anything because they didn't pay attention to the teacher saying, okay, so you do this, 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 this. Their attention span is too fried from TikTok. So granted, of course, they just don't want to do their homework. Now, granted, it's a lot better to just finish the homework quickly and efficiently, and then later on, you don't have to do it. You're already done. You're fine. The stress is taken away. The mental fatigue is taken away. All that mental pain is taken away. So, homework overall is something that many people do not like to do. Classwork is something that people do not like to do. A lot of people do not like to do. You can get it done quickly, efficiently, and you won't have to deal with it later. I'll be going over that in a bit. So, the majority of people, they fluttered away to wherever they went. They're gone from this video. Only maybe 2 or 3% of the people who click on this video still have a decent attention span to just continue watching. Their dopamine isn't so fried. So with that being said, here's the practical step-to-step guide on the precise note on how you can get your homework and your classwork done way faster. Firstly, the first step is to just take a breath. Don't even think about the homework for 10 seconds, 15, 20, 30, 40 seconds. Literally just close your eyes right now. Close your eyes for a second. Once you've closed your eyes, just take a breath. Just take a breath. It doesn't even have to be that complicated. Literally, just take one breath. Literally just one. This will probably take you like 5 or 10 seconds. This will not take that much time. So take a deep breath. Really, really, really deep one. And then exhale and let it go. And during this deep breathing, do not focus on the homework or any stresses you have in life right now. Just focus on the breath for a second. Don't get carried away to the new TikTok notifications or the whatever assignment. Right now, just take a breath, breathe, calm down, and get your brain in the right spot, in the right place. And know that you're about to have some homework thrown at your face, and you'll be able to catch it, finish it. You need to have your mind in the right spot. So once you did a deep breathing, your mind's in the right spot. Next thing is making sure you don't talk to anybody. It doesn't matter if there's 3 really, really, really cool people around you or whoever it may be around you. Do not speak to anybody. Do not look to anybody. Literally, do not look at anybody. Do not look at the people around you. Literally, just tunnel vision. Just tunnel vision. Even if you're using a very, very, very small percentage of your brain power, do not look at anybody else. Literally, just erase everybody else from your view. Like you have an eraser and just wipe them from existence whilst you're doing your homework and classwork. Your homework and classwork. That way you can have the most focused point. Because you've neglected everybody else, so you can just get your homework done, classwork done, and you can just speak it to everybody else again. So literally just tunnel vision. Do not look at anything. Do not look at anybody else other than the homework. Whether it be on the paper or on a PC, a laptop, whatever form. Do not look at anybody else around you. The third thing, it's just keeping your mouth shut. keep your mouth shut, because whilst you're talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, you use so much energy, you use so much air, you use so much of your breathing, and you're wasting it away talking to friends or classmates or peers. So just keep your mouth shut, keep your lips sealed. Keep your mouth completely sealed. Do not even let an air outside of your mouth just to say, hey guys. No. Just keep your mouth shut. And the fourth thing, this is probably the most important thing, which is making sure your brain isn't focused on so many things at once while you're still doing your homework. Because when you just specify in your homework, you'll get it done, and then you can worry about all the stuff later on. So just don't worry about all the stuff right now. Not much. Don't worry about the other stuff much. And just focus on the homework or the classwork. Get it done. And you won't have to stress about it. Now, a few additional tips so you can get your homework done faster is the first one. How do you type faster? How do you type faster to get the essay and get the quiz in, get the whatever? When it comes to typing, my experience level is about 3 to 5 years, and I've had an average of about 90 to 100 words a minute, per minute, on the dime. So, what I can recommend about typing is, instead of using the home row, which is, oh bro, what? Because most average people who have 50, 60, 70 words a minute will keep telling you, hey bro, just use the home row, use the home row, use the home row. And granted, yeah, there's a lot of really fast people who use the home row to type from their starting position. I started using the home row advice, and it completely slowed down how fast I could progress in typing. The thing is, why the home row is such a terrible idea is because when you put your fingers on the home row, you have to restrict your fingers back all the way down here, and then it slows down your overall typing speed because you always have to keep your fingers back here. However, here's the thing. Literally, the second you start getting used to typing with the top row, the QWERTY keys, it's probably that. QWERTY on the left-hand side, it starts with QWERTY, and then it's literally the row below the numbers, the number row on the keyboard. Literally, once you start getting used to using the top row, you'll type a lot faster because you don't have to restrict your fingers all the way back here. Literally, some of the fastest typists even recommend this themselves because you don't have to restrict this. You don't have to restrict your fingers, your fingernails all the way back here in your fingertips. When you can let your fingers naturally just be out here and you could just do stuff way easier. And also, you have to practice. Dedicate maybe 5 minutes maximum. Literally, you don't need that much time to dedicate towards typing. Many typing gurus are going to keep saying, oh but bro. You want to get your homework done faster, right? Literally, screw that, okay? Practice maybe for a good 5 minutes a day. And you want to be using websites like monkeytype.com and 10fastfingers.com. These two websites aren't really that much of a game like NitroType or whatever typing game. This is because it's designed specifically to help and enhance your typing speed. So practice there for a bit. Another tip, which is how do you write faster? Well, when you want to write faster, your whole goal is to make sure that You're getting all the information, but it's quick, right? So when you're moving, granted, it's probably going to look a little sloppy. Your handwriting's also going to probably look a little sloppy, but it'll work. Just grab your pencil. Don't use that much energy to squeeze it because you'll be using way too much energy. Squeeze it. Very, very, very tiny little effort. Just write all the stuff. Obviously, don't be an idiot. Control your wrist a little bit, but write. And whenever you're trying to copy down notes, you want to make sure you're kind of moving your wrist back and forth, wrist back and forth, wrist back and forth. Because if you just constantly snap your wrist, you don't have to really use any external energy to just move your finger. If you just used your wrist, you'd probably be writing a lot faster because you don't have to use any energy to also move your fingers. Because if all you did was just move your wrist a little bit, you could write everything way quicker. So put this to your advantage. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Other than that, welcome to the Brotherhood.